G'day guys and welcome to another Project Resto. Today we are going to get these handlebars mounted onto the chassis. You can see the powder coating has come up an absolute treat on these. These are the original bars. All they had done to them was sandblast and powder coat, and they've come up really good. I do need to source some grips for this, which I'll be doing soon. This is the plate which will go on the front, and we will reinstate the original Scott Bonnar badge onto the front there. I'm not too bothered that it's a bit beaten up and you know, aged. It just adds to the character of the machine. So that's going to go on there. We have all new bolts and fixings that have come in the kit. And yes, the Briggs. So you would have seen, if you're following along on Instagram, that the Briggs is back up and running. Boy, it took a lot of work. You know, from one thing to another. It was a carburetor issue, and then it was a fuel supply issue, and then it was a head gasket issue, and then just became a whole bunch of things that I wasn't expecting it to be, considering it was running perfectly before I started pulling it apart. So if there's anything to be learnt there, just don't fix it if it ain't broken. But it is running, and that was always the original plan, to get it back to its original running state. I do need to reinstate the cover here at the front, which I haven't got a chance to get to yet, but I'll be doing that over the next couple of weeks. And from there, the last thing to do, the last bit of restoration that needs to be done, is to these sprockets. So these are all the original sprockets. They haven't had anything done to them since they were taken off the mower. So they just need a clean. They need a bit of life put back into them in terms of future rust proofing. So I'll just get a coat of Lanox, or a coat of machine oil, just to keep them. I'm not going to paint them, there's no point. You're not going to see them, and they're fine the way they are. And also in that process, I will glue the clutch cork to this half here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Righto, well, there we go. Handlebars are on. It's looking fantastic. Absolutely, really good. I do need to get into these sprockets here, which I will today just clean up. But once they're done, we should be able to get them on. So let's get into that. Right, there we go. Sprockets are clean. They're looking really good. I still do have to push the bearing out of this one, but they've come up really nice. When all they've needed is just a really light clean. So all I did for that was use some of these drill mounts, I guess scouring pads. That's what they are. They're essentially, they look like a Scotch-Brite pad that's been cut up into squares and glued together, but they've done a pretty good job of just cleaning these up. They were clean to start with, but there was a little bit of grime and dirt and stuff left on them. So they're looking really good. I do need to glue the cork on here, and I am just going to really clean this properly with a thinners or a terps or something like that, just to a wax and grease remover to make sure there are no oils that are going to interfere with the glue. What I'm going to use for that is just a Selleys quick grip. So this works for steel, works for cork, works for all that kind of jazz. So that's going to go on there and let it set and be ready for installation, which we'll hopefully get to in the next video. Handlebars are looking really good, and we're a little bit closer to getting this project done. So thanks for tuning in and watching another Project Resto, and we'll catch you in the next one.